The unseen struggle, what reality looks like for many. Section 1. Waking up is hard to do. The sun is the alarm clock here. It cuts through a tiny crack in a thin, worn-out curtain. No gentle music plays to wake Mr. James, just the sounds of the city stirring, or maybe the sounds of an empty stomach. He sits up slowly on the thin mattress. The floor feels cold under his bare feet. Another day. Here we go again. He hopes today might be a little better. First thoughts crowd his mind. Food. That's number one. Always. Then work. Will there be any today? The worry starts before he even stands. It's a heavy blanket. That worry. He shakes his head trying to clear it. Gotta find something. Gotta eat. His children depend on him entirely. There's no room for him to fail them. This is the pressure he wakes with. Getting ready for the day is not simple. There might be a shared bathroom down the hall. If he is lucky, it has running water. Sometimes the water is cold. Very cold. Sometimes there is no water at all. Basic things like soap or a clean towel, those are luxuries he often cannot afford. He does his best with what little he has. Looking presentable is important for finding work, even when you feel broken inside. Breakfast is a big question mark. Will there be anything to eat this morning? Perhaps some bread from yesterday if it's left. Maybe a cup of weak tea, no sugar. Sometimes it is just nothing. Absolutely nothing. His stomach growls, a familiar angry sound. Hunger is a guest that never truly leaves. He tells himself he is used to it. But is anyone ever truly used to hunger? It's a fight just to start the day. Section 2. The never-ending hunt for basics. Now the search for work begins. Any work. He walks the streets, his eyes scanning, looking for a chance, a day job, some small task. Anything helps, he tells potential employers. Sometimes he sells small items he found. Rejection is a word he knows very well. No work today. Come back tomorrow. It chips away at a person's spirit. But he has to keep going, doesn't he? There are mouths waiting to be fed. Think about Maria, a mother of 3. She cleans houses for people with more. She works hard, scrubbing floors and windows. Sometimes her employers forget to pay her, or they pay her much less than they promised. Her children need food, school supplies. What can Maria do when this happens? She cannot afford to make a big fuss, so she just hopes the next job is better. It's a daily tightrope walk with no net. Lunch is often just a dream, a distant thought while working or searching. If he earns a little, he might buy a cheap snack, a piece of fruit or some plain rice, something small from a street food stall. Often, he skips lunch completely. He needs to save every single penny. Money for the rent, which is always due. Money for his children's needs if possible. His own hunger can wait, he thinks. But even in the struggle, there are small joys. A sudden, unexpected, kind word from a stranger. Sharing a laugh with a fellow worker. Finding a perfectly good shirt someone threw away. These tiny moments can feel like sunshine. They are little sparks of light in the dark. They give a sliver of hope to hold on to. A reason to keep fighting another day. Because sometimes that's all you have. Those small, almost invisible joys. Let's talk about the system, shall we? It often feels like it's built to keep people down. Minimum wage? Often not a living wage. The cost of food, shelter, medicine keeps rising. Housing is a whole other nightmare to face. How is anyone supposed to get ahead? It's like running a race with weights on your ankles. You try your best, but the track is tilted. Does anyone at the top see this? Or do they just see numbers on a spreadsheet? Take Ahmed's story, for example. He was a strong construction worker. Then he got really sick. Very, very sick. He had no health insurance, of course. Who does? So, he couldn't afford proper medical care. He lost his job because he was too ill. Now, he has huge piles of medical debt. Debt from just trying not to die. This is what happens in our great system. Seems totally fair and logical, right? And then there's the paperwork, the bureaucracy. Want some help? Fill out these 50 forms. Stand in this line for 3 hours. No 4. Come back next week, we lost your file. The help, when it finally comes, is often too little. It feels like it is designed to be frustrating, to make people just give up trying. Is that the actual hidden goal here? To make the problem just go away by ignoring it? That's not solving anything, is it? Think about the children growing up in this. They see the struggle in their parents' eyes. They learn very early that life isn't fair. Going to school is hard on an empty stomach. Concentrating in class is nearly impossible then. What about their future, their dreams? Will they get a fair chance to succeed? Or is the cycle just going to repeat itself? That's a pretty heavy question for a kid, and for all of us, really. People love to play the blame game. Oh, they must be lazy. They should try harder. Is that really true? Is it that simple? Or is it just easier to say those things? Easier than looking at the real hard problems. The problems in the system that we all live in. The system that some of us actually built, and that many of us allow to continue. It's time to look in the mirror, folks. This isn't about them, it's about us. So, what's the big solution? Is it complicated? Actually, it's not rocket science, not really. How about fair wages for a hard day's work? Wages that people can actually live on. Affordable housing so folks aren't on the street. Healthcare that doesn't bankrupt you if you get sick. Good education opportunities for every single child. Sounds like a decent foundation, doesn't it? Things that societies should provide for their people. It's not a radical idea, or is it? Community support is great, it truly is. People helping each other out is wonderful. Food banks, local shelters, charities, they do good work. They help people survive day to day. But let's be honest, these are often just band-aids. They cover up the bleeding wound for a while. We need to fix the wound itself. We need to look at the system that causes it. And we need to be brave enough to change it. Otherwise, we're just patching, not healing. Empathy. That's a good starting point. Understanding what others are going through. Not just looking away because it's uncomfortable. These people, the ones struggling, are not invisible. They are our neighbors, our fellow citizens. Their struggle is a reflection on all of us. It impacts everyone in our communities. It's time to stop talking and start doing. Seriously, what are we waiting for?